back to my channel. If you're new here, go hit that subscribe button, please. It's actually a bittersweet moment for me right now because it is my last day in Ukraine. Literally my last day. I'm gonna miss this apartment. It was so cute. I loved it. But if you guys didn't know, Russia is trying to invade Ukraine. So I'm getting my butt up out of here before a war starts. My family's been calling me, like literally all my friends' family, they're like, get out now. And I'm like, I've been trying to wait because I've been waiting for Jalen to be able to come home with me. But his team is not releasing. They're not letting them go home. They're not letting any of the players in Ukraine go home. And it's been so ridiculous. They're not thinking of the player safety. They're just thinking of business and not just like, y'all. Oh, it just makes me so mad. But hopefully Jalen will get released soon and we'll be able to come home safely. But until then, I'm going to be so worried every day. But I needed to get home. Like, we talked about it a lot and we're like, yeah, it's time for you to at least be home and be safe. And so, another thing is Jalen got COVID and he's still positive, and I tested so I could fly home, and I'm negative. So I found out I was negative this morning and I had to book a flight. Literally, I found out this morning that I'm negative and then I booked the flight today, and it is now 12 a.m. and we're about to head to the airport. My flight's at 4:15 a.m. So it's been like a quick no and go, you know what I mean? So it's been just a crazy few days, not gonna lie. We started packing last Friday, and it is now, Tuesday? So I was ready to go. I packed his stuff up too because as soon as he gets the green light, he's getting up out of here because we're not doing that. He's not fighting the war for nobody. We're going back to America, okay? America. But, yeah, I'm nervous though because this flight. So the thing about Ukraine is you have to have a visa to kind of live here, and if you don't have a visa, you can only stay here for 90 days, and I'm like way past my 90 days of being here. So I called the US Embassy to see what will happen to me because I didn't want to get arrested or anything. But they said I will have a 3-year ban from Ukraine. I literally can't come to Ukraine for 3 years, and I'll have to pay a fine. I don't know how much the fine is yet, so we'll see. I'll let y'all know how that goes. I'm actually nervous about that because I don't like being questioned and getting in trouble and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let y'all know. But we're about to head to the airport. We're getting there really early just because you have to go through customs and just everything. It's gonna be a lot, so I just want to be safe than sorry, so yeah, I'll let y'all know once we get to the airport and how that whole situation goes. So
anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say.
Side note, one of Jalen's fans made this for us. Isn't that so cute? I thought that was really cute, but yeah. We made it to the airport. We're tired, but I'm about to get on my first flight. I'll let y'all know how customs goes, and yeah. Okay guys, I just got done with customs. And they literally looked at my passport and they were like, did you have a residency or do you have a residency? I was like, no. And they were like, well, you stayed past your 90 days, so come with me. So they took my passport. They made me sit down in this chair beside this office for legit 45 minutes, I want to say. I don't even know how long, but it felt that long. It was a long time. And I don't know what they were doing with my passport, but they finally took me back and was like, you're gonna have to pay a fine and you can't return to Ukraine for 90 days. And I was like, 90 days? Well, I didn't say that. I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, 90 days. I thought it was 3 years. But I'm glad it was only 90 days, and I'm glad I had to pay a fine. The fine wasn't that much. It was like $150, which wasn't terrible. So that's what happened, and I was way more scared than I needed to be, honestly. But yeah, I'm about to get on. I'm about to board. That literally took up the time until now. I'm about to board for my first flight to Frankfurt, Germany, and it's only like a 2.5 hour flight, and then I'll be there for like 5 hours, and then I'll fly to New York, and then from New York I'll be in Nashville. So stay tuned. So no one told me the Frankfurt airport is literally ginormous. I am glad I got like kind of a long layover because I would have got lost, honestly. I am here in Germany. I'm about to watch The Bachelor. Oh yeah, baby. New episode. Got my biscuits. Water. Feet up. My flight isn't until 11 and it's 8 a.m. so I got a little bit of time and I don't want to fall asleep. I hate falling asleep with all my stuff out, so yeah. Flight number 2. Well guys, I literally just had to wash my face in this bathroom because I was sweating. I landed in Newark, so I'm still in Newark right now, but I had to get my bags rechecked. Like, they had to open my suitcases up just because I brought an apple from Ukraine. Literally because I brought an apple from Ukraine. They had to search all my suitcases, and I had to recheck in my bags, and I have 3 suitcases plus my carry-on that I've been rolling around. So I had to buy one of those like things where you can stack your suitcases on top of, and I had to push that all the way to Terminal C, and I was in Terminal B, which was like I had to take a little train and pushing that around in there, and the doors weren't wide. It was just a mess. So I finally made it. We're here. I have one more flight in Nashville. Here I come. Guys, I made it. I'm back in Nashville, Tennessee. It was a long journey, I'm not gonna lie. Once I got here, my dad picked me up from the airport, and he drove straight into Crumble Cookies. I don't know if y'all know this, but Crumble Cookies is like the best cookies ever. And we had Crumble Cookies and like had a family game night and stuff like that, so it was fun. But anyways, to touch up on the story of everything. So Jalen is still in Ukraine. It's been a few days since I recorded, since I was at the airport. But Jalen's still in Ukraine. His team's still not releasing him, so it's been a lot still with him not being able to come home. So I've been stressed about that, but yeah, I just want him home safely. But it is good to be back. I'm glad to see everyone again. I'm seeing all my friends later today. And yeah, so please pray for my boyfriend that he gets out safely, or they just magically call a truce. I mean, like Russia just decides not to do anything. So that would be very helpful. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you subscribe. See me next time. I'm going to start making more workout videos. I promise you guys I am. Now that I'm back home, it's going to be a lot easier for me to do it, I think. So, yeah. I will see you guys soon.